We, the undersigned Kenyan civil society organizations, represented by the citizens of Jumuiya, strongly condemn the ongoing sham selection and the escalating human rights violations in the United Republic of Tanzania. Tanzanians, like all people, have a constitutional right to participate in free and fair elections, to express themselves and to protest peacefully when aggrieved. Instead, when citizens took to the streets to protest the fraudulent electoral process, they were met with brutal state resistance. Security forces, both from Uganda and Tanzania, responded with excessive force, including killings, maiming, arrests, and intimidation.
Yesterday, Tanzanians came out in overwhelming numbers and successfully foiled the sham elections. This was visible through empty polling stations, despite the 37 million registered voters. Empty polling stations were being dismantled by citizens and stuffed ballot papers, pre-selecting Sema that were being transported to polling stations that were destroyed. Terroristic dictator Samia Suluhu shut down the internet and sent out a hit squad to murder innocent Tanzanian citizens. The vehicles carrying the plain-clothed murderers have been previously identified as the same vehicles used by the squad of torturers who abducted and tortured Boniface Mwangi and Agatha Atuere. While information remains scarce due to a deliberate government-imposed internet and communication shutdown, testimonies and reports from within Tanzania indicate widespread violence, a rising death toll, arbitrary detention, and systematic suppression of dissent. The blocking of international media further exposes the government's intention to hide the truth and silence both domestic and global scrutiny. Local media channels have also been banned from reporting any element of the selection at this time.
As regional partners and advocates for democracy and human rights, we stand in solidarity with our Tanzanian brothers and sisters and reject the electoral process as neither free, fair, nor credible. We therefore make the following demands. 1. Immediate restoration of internet access and all communication channels to allow citizens, journalists, and human rights defenders to freely share information. 2. Immediate cessation of violence by Tanzanian security forces against unarmed civilians and unconditional release of all detained protesters and political prisoners. 3. Independent and transparent investigation into all reported killings, injuries, and human rights violations, with perpetrators being held accountable. 4. A nullification of the sham elections and initiation of a credible electoral process under regional and international observation. 5. Urgent intervention by the African Union, the East African Community, the African Commission of Human and People's Rights, and the United Nations to address the deteriorating human rights situation and prevent further bloodshed. 6. Protection of human rights defenders and journalists working to expose the truth and document abuses in Tanzania.